A man stands behind a counter. On the counter are a laptop and a mug. Coffee-making equipment fills the shelves behind him.
Hey everybody, Tyler here at the Evinced Café. We wanted to talk about ARIA today, though it has nothing whatsoever to do with opera. But by the time we finish, you will be singing. Stay tuned.
Coffee beans spin inside a grinder. A person operates an espresso machine. Cream mixes with coffee. Tyler types on his laptop and takes a sip from his mug. He sets the mug on a 3.5-inch floppy disk. Title: Evinced Café. Text: Get to know ARIA.
For as long as there's been an internet, some good people have worried about how to make sure it's accessible to everyone. And as long as there have been developers and designers, people have wanted to save work by reusing the common pieces that go toward making up websites and apps, buttons and forms and drop-down menus, etc. These pieces are called components. So the latest and greatest is to combine these into a kind of cookbook with recipes for how to make components so that they are accessible from the get-go. Each recipe is called an ARIA pattern, and they're written by the amazing volunteers behind the ARIA Authoring Practices Guide.
Text: Accessible rich internet applications. The initial letter of each word is in blue to indicate the source of the acronym ARIA.
Here's an example on the computer.
Text: What should a checkbox be? 4 checkboxes appear as choices. The choices are accessible, easy, reliable, and ingenious.
This looks familiar. A pattern called checkbox. Easy, right? But did you know that when the checkbox has focus, the spacebar is supposed to change its value from unchecked to checked, or vice versa? Like so.
He presses the spacebar 4 times to uncheck, check, uncheck, and check the box next to the word ingenious.
That's a simple example, but it hints at the only problem we see with ARIA patterns, and that is they can get pretty complicated to follow even with the instructions right in front of you. Anybody who has filed their taxes or cooked from a fancy restaurant cookbook knows that simply having the instructions doesn't always mean it's easy. Let's do some quick math. There are 30 ARIA patterns, and each of them has potentially 82 roles to worry about. And each of those roles has 48 potential attributes. If you're multiplying, that's 118,080 combinations. Even at our most conservative estimate, you are definitely going to need to master hundreds of combinations and also get familiar with screen reader and voice control software too. So it's still a tall order. Or Evinced could help. In fact, we're building an understanding of ARIA patterns directly into our products so that we can walk you through what needs to happen, whether you're a designer or developer. And the big news is, if you just follow the step-by-step guidance from us, your component won't be a little bit accessible. Oh, you still might have a color contrast or font size problem, but you will be practically 100% accessible to users of screen readers, keyboards, and voice control software. As far as these key accessibility challenges go, which are by far the hardest to test, design, and engineer, you will already be 100% done. And that's something to sing about. See you next time here at the Evinced Café.
Logo: Evinced.